Alright guys, so this is starting to get a little absurd. The other day I made a video about the top 4 solo queue operators in Rainbow Six Siege. If you haven't watched it, make sure to go check it out. But I think something new might have come to our attention. You know, with the new op being added and everything, I think I might need to change who to use to solo queue, because this might be the most broken op in the game. Alright, so just hopping into this, I'm not only talking about how broken her gadget is, or even how absolutely broken her loadout is. Not only does she have a DMR that does great damage and can literally rip a soft wall apart with 2 shots, but she also has an LMG, which is amazing for suppressing fire, and a Glock, a automatic pistol that has 34 bullets in a clip and an amazing sight. Now, I just want to rant about how effective Rauora's DOM panels actually are, because I don't think a lot of people think about this. So say I take sight and everyone else, all the defenders are roaming looking for me because I'm the last one alive. All I have to do is put down 3 DOM panels and no one can get back into sight. And on top of that, there are like 2 different glitches that make it to where the DOM panels can't be opened, period, from me or the defenders. I think one of them is if you put a breach charge on the DOM panel, it can't be opened no matter how close you get to it, no matter what. The only way you can open it is if you take it off or blow it up. And I also think that if you put a drone on the floor next to it, it can't be open, period. I've seen videos on that too. So not only can you make sure that DOM panels literally cannot be opened, period, but they also lock people out of sight and give you a sound cue of when they're being opened. And on top of all of that, they open slower for a defender than they do an attacker. So I can sit here and tell you all the counters to Rauora, but does it really matter in the grand scheme of things? Me personally, I don't think it matters, because here are some counters. You got Oryx, he can Oryx dash to them, but me personally, I just don't like playing Oryx. He's big and heavy, and I'd rather play a Trapper or someone more useful. All Oryx does is slam through walls, which it can be helpful for the right purpose, but 1 DOM panel to me is not worth playing Oryx for a whole round. You can impact grenade him, so I can play a zombie, but a lot of the times when I'm solo queuing, none of my teammates make rotates, and that's where my impacts go, is to rotates. So now I've got either 1 impact, or I've got 0 because I had to make 2 rotates. And what about shield ops? What if they're running shield ops with Rauoras? Then you waste an impact on Rauora, and now you got 3 shield ops you gotta worry about. I can't melee every single one of those when they're all bashing at me. So really, the counters just don't even matter. Like, you can put an alibi in a doorway, I think, and it'll stop the Rauora from hitting the ground. But all they have to do is shoot the alibi in the toes, which is super easy to do. It takes 1 bullet, and then the Rauora just works perfectly fine. The DOM panel goes down, closes out whatever door they were trying to close. So now you absolutely know how broken Rauora really is. And on top of that, they had to give her a stupid name like Rauora. How do you even say that? Rauora. Like, I'm sorry, that could just be a personal issue here, but I hate saying Rauora. It just doesn't slide off the tongue. So they were like, you know what? We got Blackbeard. We made him super OP. Everyone seems to hate him, but it's fine. We're just gonna give you another super OP. And on top of this, Rauora glitches out half the time. And you couldn't even put her Rauoras on windows. If I'm getting spawn peek from a window, how easy would it be for me to just put a Rauora there, run past the spawn peek, and then get into sight and like worry about the spawn peeker inside the building? But no, they don't even allow you to put them on windows. So it's like, there's not a win-win situation here. It's either a lose-lose, or you get lucky and you kill Rauora, or you get rid of her DOM panels. So, revising my solo queue operators, we're going to go with Rauora as the number 1. You guys want to win in rank this season? You want to win standards? Figure out how to play Rauora effectively, work with your teammates, put the DOM panels down, you're winning every game. She's the most broken op in the game right now. If you agree with me, leave a comment down below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more daily content.